Hi guys, me again. So I'm up at the allotment, yay! I hope you can see me. It's very windy. The planes are going. There's a lot more people here than I thought there would be, but it's very quiet up by me. So yeah, I can't see anybody, so I'm gonna try and do a tour. Let me show you the allotment. You'll have to excuse the weeds and the grass. They are growing so fast. I wish everything else was growing as fast. Okay, so we'll start on this side. On the herb bed, I've put TP in there for some sweet peas. Those are my Jerusalem artichokes. I've got some alliums here. This big stalk here, look how tall that is. There's a leek, I think. Come to see. Little snapdragon that I had from last year. Bindweed. Every time I turn around there's more bindweed. So yeah, this is the herb and flower bed this year. Let's call it that. And I've put lots of flowers in and they've been eaten. These are borage. I've got some zinnias, don't know if they're going to make it, cosmos, stock there. These are caped gooseberries. These 3 here are caped gooseberries. I had 12 or more maybe, and that's all I'm left with. Well, no, I think I've got 1 more, maybe 2. I don't know if they're going to do anything, but these 3 are doing well, so hopefully a bit more borage. These are little miniature sunflowers. I don't know if they'll survive. Put a bit of purple basil in there. Not keen. This is a carnation, and then I've sown some seeds as well, so I don't know what are weeds and what are flowers at the moment. So then by this lollipop stick here I had sown a load of chamomile, and then I don't know if you can see it, just there is a little seedling of chamomile, so hopefully that will come along. Then next to it I sowed a load of coriander, and then I sown some at home as well, and these are the little seedlings here. A bit hard to tell because there you go, those are coriander there, because of the weeds and everything. And I put flowers in, and then next to that was a load of dill, but yeah, not doing great. This is my lemon balm, rosemary, that wormwood thing that loves it. I need to cut that down a bit. Gabius, these are my phlox on these sticks here. I had a load of them, they've been eaten as well. Another zinnia. That there is a fennel, bulb fennel, which seems to be surviving so far. And I've got some dill that I had sown and grown at home. Thank goodness, because none of that has come up here either. The slugs are just eating everything. There's my sweet peas, not doing much, and a little sunflower in the middle. Look at these. And I dug a load of these up. And yeah, these are Jerusalem artichoke. There is a lavender there, and I got some plants for my birthday, so oregano, thyme, and I've got a lavender as well at home. Gladiolus are coming finally. These are the ones I sowed last year, and it seems all the ones I planted this year haven't survived. Carnations, sunflowers, scabious. There's some ami and Orlia grandiflora. These 2 big ones are borage. I've got some zinnias in the back, but look at them, they've just been eaten. Cosmos, look, another phlox there. I had a phlox here on this stick. Gone. scabious, and some more sunflowers there. And then over there I've got some mint that I've potted on and bought from home. I've got that daisy there that my neighbour gave me. It's beautiful, like a white and a pink daisy. So I'm hoping now that it will self-seed all over the place. Got some chives and more flowers. Nasturtium growing. Then this is the fruit bed. I have been weeding slightly. Look at the bindweed, it's just gone mad here. I have been pulling it up. So then, no fruit. Tiny little bit. And I think what I've done this year is, because this wood chip was down, I've put too much nitrogen around them. And so they've grown green and big and bushy, but no fruits. So this year I'm going to put some manure down, loads of manure around the base of the fruit plants, and hopefully then they will have, there's like a couple of gooseberries on this one. Rhubarb is still pathetic, but everybody's is this year apparently, well, a lot of people, so that's fine. I need to cover this over and kill all that down now. That is an autumn lollipop. I've got a rhubarb trying there. Those are my perennial leeks, and they're going to seed, so I'll have more seed again. This is my Brassica cage, and yeah, I'm really chuffed with these. They are doing amazing. Let's go in and have a look. Oh, I've sown some flowers here as well, but I think they've been eaten. Now then, I'll start this side because I thought I'd planted a load of Romanesco cauliflowers, but I must have got the labels mixed up, because that is definitely a kohlrabi. So, oh, look at him there. Look, right caught in the act. Right, come on you. They go on their holidays over the fence on the train. Yeah. So, what have I got here? Oh, I did have a marigold, a strawberry marigold, strawberry blonde marigold, massive, gone. These are, oh, that's another kohlrabi. This is a Romanesco cauliflower. I can't remember what I've got in here now. My plot neighbour gave me some kale, winter cabbages, red cabbages, and cauliflowers, I think, or broccoli. So that's a broccoli. This is a, yeah, so that's a broccoli. Kohlrabi. I've seen some kohlrabi for sale in Waitrose and Asda now, and they're something like between £2 and £4 for one kohlrabi. Crazy. So anyway, another kohlrabi. That is a Romanesco. That's a purple cabbage, and there's a kale in the corner. That's cabbage, purple cabbages, another kale. Oh, another kohlrabi there, which I really thought were Romanesco cauliflowers. So I know they're very close together, but I'll be pulling the Romanesco cauliflowers out and the kohlrabi. The rest can stay in, then there'll be more room. Oh, I have got some marigolds that have survived. Couple there. There are also a nasturtium. And look, self-seeded chamomile. I had a massive chamomile bush here last year, and so it's self-seeded, and there's two there as well. So at least I'll have some chamomile this year. Loving that Brassica cage though. Still haven't painted the shed. Loads of water in my water tub, which is great because the water trough, the metal one on site, got stolen. So So these are some plants that I've got to put out. But this is Nicotiana, some spears. These are all my pumpkins, some butternut squashes. I've got some cosmos there that need to go in. All my zinnias eaten. Don't even know what those are. Oh, I've got my stock have done amazing this year. Oh, hello, Mr. Spider. White one. My mint. I've got some more spear borage down there. And those are my rudbeckia. All gone, apart from 2. And I put wood chip here. And I haven't got any berries here either. Or gooseberries. So, yeah, I'll put some manure around these next year. These are strawberries that I've missed and I've just let them grow and they've got strawberries on them. So, broad beans. Oh, I got baby bean. Finally. These are dwarf varieties anyway. I've put some beetroot in between, and the problem I'm having with the beetroot this year are the birds are eating the leaves. I've never ever had that. The starlings are coming and eating the leaves, so I have to cover this because I really want beetroot. I've got a little bit of lettuce, and that's little ice gem. I've tried to grow black-seeded Simpson. I've just got a few coming up now. But look at all the beetroot and the chard gone. Oh, there's another rhubarb there. My son made a den, and there's the bug hotel. This was going to be a flower garden, but I've just let it go a bit wild and a bit of a haven where all the bugs and everything can hide out. Nothing in my caravan. I think I was going to just put flowers here. But I had a change of plan, so I've just got flowers at the front here. I've got gladioli, cosmos stock, there's some Californian poppies, calendula, lavender mist. I think there might be a bit of dill in there or something. And these are my courgettes. Not a clue what they are because I've lost the labels, but I know I grew yellow patty pan, yellow courgette and tribal, which was 3 different colour round ball squash. You could get dark green, light green and yellow. This is the old asparagus bed and the perennial leek bed which I'm going to trim down and cover in black plastic and just leave. Those are the potatoes. They seem to be doing well. Don't know how many potatoes I'll have this year. I think these are dying now because the slugs usually end up eating them all. Onion bed, and I've got some I think they're Welsh onions or they're Ishikora spring onions, and they just come back every year. They're my garlic, wild garlic, gone over now, but I just left them so I'll have more next year. And then I'm going to put some walking onions in here, but yeah, the onions are not doing much. Just been too wet. My comfrey, and I desperately need to cut it down, but the bees are absolutely loving it. Oh, I think they've finished this side now, so I'll start cutting it a bit. But this is what's left of that sage plant. Some of it grew, which I'm glad of, because the sage cuttings didn't come to anything. I think somebody left a comment. And of course with my dad being ill, everything just got abandoned. But I had black plastic over here, and now I've pulled it back there, and I've been digging it. Look at all that bindweed. No other weeds, loads of bindweed though. But I'm going to put my pumpkins and butternut squashes in here. There was a massive ant's nest, huge, and the eggs look like Rice Krispies. So I've been feeding the jackdaws some bird Rice Krispies. So I was going to go back here and dig, but we'll see how much time I've got. I've got plenty of room here really to put them in, so I'll just bend the plastic back, fold it back a bit to here and leave that. My cherry tree's growing back. Look at that. So this is my sweet pea arch, and the sweet peas are finally growing. And I've done a load of flowers here. Ah, that's the other caped gooseberry, but look, this one seems to be not doing much. It's going to flower already. I thought it would be taller than that. I don't know what's going on, why they're so short. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there, because the first year I had them, they were beautiful and tall. Anyway, loads of flowers: poppies, scabious, marigolds, nasturtiums, calendula, borage, cosmos, and grass. Loads of grass and bindweed. Oh, dandelion there. Thought they'd finished. I desperately need to do this bed now. So I've got strawberries here. Oh, they've been eaten. Oh, my monster poppy, looking not too pretty. The flowers come out, it rains, the slugs attack it, and yeah, but at least they're quite pretty when they come out. Look at the detail, amazing. So I've planted some, I wanted all this to be done by now, and this is the path here. I need to finish digging. I've got some stock and cosmos. These are my garlic. My garlic are looking really well, actually. I have been keeping them weed free and feeding them, apart from this last little bit. There's a load of kohlrabi are meant to be in these cloths, but I haven't even bothered to take the cloths off because I don't know what's underneath there. And then I had a load of peas here, and the flea beetle has just completely annihilated them. I've been trying to weed, and then the pigeons, they don't usually like them when they're like this, but they've been pulling them through. So this is what happens when you don't come up here and watch stuff, isn't it? So all my self-sown peas were coming up lovely. I did a load of self-direct sowings here of the petit pois. They were coming up. I had hundreds of them. And in the night the slugs came and ate the lot. Gone. I've got a couple of flowers at the end here. Here I've got Nicotiana, and they're just not growing. The ones I've got at home in pots and the ones that I've got in on the frame over by the shed, they're a lot bigger. So I just don't know if the ground's too cold. But I'm gutted about those peas because they were doing so well. Right then, this is the cucumber frame, and he's had a nibble. That one's not doing too bad. That one's, that one really got nibbled. But I've got loads more at home. I've got another 6 at home to come out and plant now. And I planted some sweet peas at the back and nasturtium. Oh, I think that, no, is that potato? I thought that was a caped gooseberry then. I think it's potato. Then I had a load of caped gooseberries here, and they've been eaten. So I've got one left here, and these are stock sunflowers, stock scabious. So we'll see. I wanted all this mowed, trimmed and dug over by now. This is the sweetcorn bed. I must have sown over 100 sweetcorn, and the other day I potted them up and I've got 25. So I've re-sown some more. I don't know if they'll come in time, but I'm not giving up. So this here is going to be for sweetcorn. I've got just a little bit more digging to do here, and then I'm going to trim all this and cover it. See what I can do. I came up last night. So my son went to the cinema last night. The plan was to come up here about 7:15 last night, and I didn't get here till 8:30 because my dad just needed stuff doing, and it's It's very hard. Very hard. I'm so glad he's home. Really, really glad he's home. And he is getting better every single day. But yeah, it's hard work. It really is hard work. Right then, so beans. These are Helder. I've got Helder, climbing beans, Helder, Blue Lake and the purple ones. And then the drying beans, I've got Trail of Tears and pea beans. Now then, when I put these in, just needs a hand. I think beans grow anti-clockwise, is it? I'm sure they grow anti-clockwise up the poles. What's this one doing here? This one's growing up, down, left, right and all sorts, isn't it? Oh, they've snapped. Anyway, they'll find their way. It's a weed here as well. Yeah, so drying beans, and I put some cosmos in. The cosmos have been rubbish. They instead of growing straight, they're just curling, and I don't know. I'm just hoping now I put them in the ground, I'll put some sticks behind them and hopefully they'll find their way. But even my purple beans that are super early, they're not doing anything. Look at them. Whereas the Helder are really taking off, which is good because I love Helder, they're my favourite on pea beans. But yeah, I sowed the beans a lot later than usual, and then I got the ground ready and put them in straight away, and I think they really liked that they weren't stuck in their pots too long, and it was a little bit warmer when I put them out. More cosmos, so I think that one's been eaten. This is yarrow, sunflowers and stock. This behind it is a massive Rudbeckia plant that I dug out this year, but obviously I left a bit in, and it started growing again. I think I need to tie these beans in a bit. These were where the tulips were, so I need to dig them out. These are the purple beans. Maybe they're starting to get going now. I've got a couple of self-seeded cosmos there. Are they marigolds? Not sure. I grew a load of poppies here, loads. And I've got some Californian poppies, but that's about it. And I've got a load of calendula, and this is some kind of a lily. So, yeah. So that is where my plot is up to at the moment, guys. Not where I want it to be. But, you know, it's the end of May. It's still early. It's been very damp and cold so far. It's meant to be warming up towards the weekend, which is why I bought my pumpkins and squashes down now, butternut squashes, so they can get used to the cool outdoor now, and I'm hoping the rainwater will really help them along. But it's a lot further on than what it was when I showed the last tour. Just not where I want it to be now. But anyway, I'm going to put the camera away before it starts raining now, and I'm going to do a little bit more work while I'm here. I'm going to sort those peas out, and I'm going to tie them all in, and hopefully they will survive. Hi guys, me again. So I'm back at the house now, and I'm covered in your hair. Oh, you want some fusses today, don't you? Oh, she wants some fusses. Oh, I know. Little meow's come to say hello. So what happened is, as I was leaving for the allotment, she came from down the road somewhere and followed me. And I have to cross the road to go into the allotment gate. But she won't ever cross the road, which I'm glad, and I don't encourage her either, because I don't want her to come into the allotment and get lost. Yeah. So she sat on the wall and cried. Yeah, you did. I abandoned you, didn't I, baby? Oh, I'm a meanie. Yeah. So she's had some ham. And she's had some ham and some bickies. And now she just wants some fusses. She won't settle. So I think she just wants some love. Because I was mean to her. Abandoning you, wasn't I, babe? Oh, she's gorgeous. Yes, she is. Not usually like this many fusses. Usually she gets bored. Don't you? Yeah. And look, it's raining again now. Isn't it? You'd have been all soggy pantaloons. Yeah, soggy. Oh, she's gorgeous. You're molting. Yeah. You poor stuck. Okay, you're gonna go back now? Right, I've put her to bed. I don't know. No, she's back again. She just won't settle. She'll find somewhere in a minute. So, I am back home now. It is raining again. I managed to tie my peas up. I sowed some zinnia seeds. I don't know if they'll come to anything because the slugs love them. I managed to put, I don't know if it'll do anything though, just a bit of organic slug pellets around some of my dwarf sunflowers because they've just been eaten. And that seems to be the theme this year. I know, you want to come back up, don't you? Okay. Come on then. Come on. All right then. So better? Yeah. So that seems to be the theme this year. Everything's getting eaten. I put some netting over my beetroot and chard, and oh, she's just fluffy and warm. Yeah, I put some netting over my beetroot and chard. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sow some more beetroot because I don't know if they will come to anything. My peas, they've had the lot. I thought because they were so big, the pigeons would not, the pigeons would leave them alone, but they haven't. So they've nipped the tops off all my peas, so I don't know if they'll come to anything. These are the courgettes I was on about, the tricolour ball ones. And we've got some normal yellow courgettes, and we've got some flying saucer courgettes. This is good. Baby just wants to I couldn't take you to the allotment, baby. I couldn't. What if you got lost? What if the big mouses would have eaten you? And there's Foxy Loxy there. But I still love you. She's never had so much fusses. I think she's going to sleep. What kind of baby. Right, I'm going to give the cat some fusses and then I'll be back. Otherwise we'll get nothing done. Will we? We will get nothing done. No. Aww. I think I'd abandon you, babes. Oh. Yeah, so I'm feeling a bit flat today, guys, with the allotment, the weather, my dad, just everything, and it's my day off, and so I've had time to stop and just, and I think sometimes that's the worst thing that you could do, because you have time to think, don't you? And I just thought, oh, what a mess at the allotment. Nothing's growing. There are things, but just got to be patient, haven't I? Oh, that's what I was going to say. With the onions not doing so well, the reason I went to that bed is to show you my fennel. So I had, I think, 12 or 13 beautiful fennel plants. I planted 6 or 7 with the onions, and then I planted them in different places around the allotment, seeing which place would be the best, you know, which way they grow. And I think I was down to 2 in the onion bed, and obviously now they've gone completely because they weren't there when I filmed. Otherwise I'd have showed you guys, I would have remembered they were there. I've got a couple dotted here, there and around the place, but the slugs have absolutely annihilated them. And I'm sure you can do an early sowing so they'd be ready now to eat, and you can do a bit later of a sowing. On this packet that I've got, it says April, May, and directly sow outdoors. But I'm gonna sow some more. I don't care. I'm sowing some more, and I'm doing some more beetroot as well, just in case those ones don't come up. But you can never have enough beetroot. What's this one now? This is a red one. I am not doing Bolt Hardy. This, I don't know if that's picking it up. We go. I'm not doing Bolt Hardy this year. The last couple of years, germination has been terrible. That might come to bite me in the bum, because these could all go to seed and bolt, you know. Whereas Bolt Hardy, not saying it doesn't, but it's really a good one for not bolting. Right there. I'm hoping my garlic is going to fatten up. It was teeny tiny. I have been feeding it. I've been weeding it when I can. You know, if I've only had 5 minutes, I've gone up there and I've made sure that the onions and the garlic are weed free. Doesn't seem to have helped with the garlic though, because with the onions, because some of them are bolting anyway. I just think it's been so wet and horrible, they haven't liked it. But I'm hoping that's going to fatten up the garlic bulbs. Right then, so that was a golden burpees, or burpees golden. That's like a yellowy orange one. And this is, I can never say it, Chioggia. It's the one with the beautiful rings in it. And I love doing a really quick pickle with this. You cut it really, you don't boil it, you peel it and cut it raw, slice it really thin, and chuck it in some vinegar mix, and you can be eating it that night. Give it a couple of hours and it's absolutely gorgeous and crunchy, and I love doing that with that one. So since my dad's come out of hospital, he is doing loads better. I see an improvement in him every single day. We've got the carers coming in. The goal is to get him, they keep on saying to get him independent again, but with his mind going the way it is, which we are still waiting for the results of that. I begged them in the hospital to give me the results, and that, because that's the hospital he went to, he had the scan there. No, that wasn't their job. Their job was to treat the kidney infection. Fine, I asked so many times. I got a doctor's appointment, and the I think my dad came home on the Friday, the doctor's appointment was on the Monday, and I was like, listen, I'm really sorry, but my dad's not mobile, I can't get him out of the house. Is there any chance that we could have a telephone call? So the doctor was like, I'm really sorry, we don't like doing that. And I was like, well, we have waited over 8 weeks now. 8 weeks, you've had these results for a long time, and I just want them out. I want to know what's going on. I want to know, get a plan in place. Anyway, she agreed to do the doctor's telephone consultation or results over the telephone, and that was at 10:30 on the Monday. Or was it Tuesday? I'm not sure. And they'd been phoning my dad's mobile, so I got my dad's mobile ready and everything. 29 minutes past 10, got a text message from the surgery saying, sorry, your appointment has been cancelled due to staff illness. We'll be in contact with you in the future. Well, it's been a week and we've heard nothing. They also did another CT scan in the hospital. We haven't heard anything from that. It's just... waiting game. But yeah, so their plan is to get my dad as independent again as possible, and like I said, with his memory, I don't know if that is even possible, but I just want him walking again, up and walking again. He can do it very slowly with a Zimmer frame, which is amazing, because when they brought him home there was nothing, absolutely nothing. So it's been really hard, but we're getting there, and every day he's getting better. And I've always said, I know when my dad's really poorly because he stops eating. When he had that throat cancer and he was having radiotherapy, he never once stopped eating. Even though it hurt him, he carried on eating. He loves food. And I've always said, whenever my dad goes off his food, that's it. And when he was in hospital, he didn't eat at all. And I think he lost like 2.5 stone in 3 weeks because he just wasn't eating. But now he's home, I'm getting food down him again, so I'm very, very chuffed with that. I know he's getting on the mend. I was talking to one of the old blokes at the allotment, and there's a few of them, and I love to have a chat with them all. I don't know if I should sow surf, if it's too hot, cold, wet, dry, I don't know this year. And he's like, listen, they've got 2 chances. They can either make it or they can't. So why not give it a go? And I was like, right, fine. So that is why I'm going to do these fennel now. How tall do these grow? Height 30 inches, 75. So this is the Cape gooseberries now that I'm reading. So they should grow, these ones. That's why I got these ones. I thought they should grow taller. Anyway, I don't know where it's gone. I bought some other fennel. This one is slower to bolt, but I've had to do so many sowings. I haven't got that many left, but anyway, we'll see how many I've got in here now. Yay, got 10 and I've got 5 left over. Good. Right, fennel, and I'll keep these in the house now. Because I just wanted that fennel and apple salad, and you know, eating outside. You guys know I love to cook outside and eat outside, and it's even better when I can get stuff from my allotment. Right, okay, I've just read up about the fennel, and Charles Dowding, I thought it was him. Even though I've seen pictures that he's picking some fennel now, so he must have done a super early sowing and put it in the polytunnel because he's got some ready now. But he suggests sowing fennel in June. So great, hopefully that'll be okay and it won't bolt. And this is an F1 variety and it's slow to bolt as well. Wanted to show you guys my Sweetcorn. Look how pathetic it is. I potted them on yesterday hoping maybe that will spur them on a little bit. Oh, I don't think that one's going to make it. I don't know, I'm just desperate really to try. And I've sown some more. I've got the propagators back on. I never have the propagators on this late in the season. I turn them off. I still use them, but with the weather and everything being warm enough, just with the lid, I don't need them on, but I've actually got them on to try and get these sweet corn on a bit quicker now, hopefully. Some things are doing really well. So these are the cucumbers. Aren't they amazing? And these were sown as backup after I put the ones that I had that I planted outside, those were my first lot of sowings. And then I thought, oh, you know what, I can't remember how many I had, but a few of them died, so I was only left with 4. So I thought, oh no, I'll do some backups, and these are the backups. These are my Nicotiana, absolutely huge. These are my, I've got green sprouting broccoli, a couple of Romanesco, and I've also got the perennial broccoli in here as well. But they're not doing anything, so I think I might just put them in the Brassica cage and hopefully they will take off. I don't know what's going on with my black-seeded Simpson seeds this year. I was given these great little pots, and thank goodness, because look, I've got 3 coming now, but I've sown so many of this and it's just not growing, but I've got 3 now. This is my favourite lettuce ever. I love it. Right then guys, I am off now. I think this video has been pretty long. I'm so sorry, but I just wanted to do a little catch up. And I thought, because I haven't been around, I'll do a long video for you as a treat, or not. Right, I'm going to put some water on these now, get them in the window. So thanks for watching guys, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye!